Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. That speaks well of you. If you have questions, ask. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I... There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then... who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness, the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely...
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the year 10 I was a kid. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind. She put this 10 years of that. The stories I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Depend. Sharp instinct. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
My resplendence honors yours. I am free. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his right of profane as a grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master.
Com fones fica do caralho, mas digo-te já.
Unfathomable station. to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. Of course I envy. The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. What's a handful of the wretched servants? If they're anything like me, when I was... After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. You're wrong. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. We should get to them first. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw...
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure. But her path will be easier with our support. It seems like you've no room...
Camp life seems to suit the young elf.
Go ahead.
I'm
listening.
Vamos tentar levar umas pessoas novas,
Question the
diferentes.
wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here.
So, and here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city. Lead. Careful, I bite.
least things have stayed interesting.
Hey, soldier. Soldier? Really? Oh, fuck.
Oakfather preserve you. Then you'll have...
Let's get going.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastic. Scratch's tongue lolls out happy.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
If you're sure.
Fine.
I'm listening. It is done.
Indolence breeds madness.
breathing, despite everything.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Foda-se, agora onde é que nós tem de ir, caralho? Já percebi que o Worms local. Chega, anda som. Calling, parece gente 5. Ah, tem que ser do camp. Puta, este som parece gente 5. Bardo. Já reparei que estes são muito melhores. Pois, já reparei que estou no campo. Agora como é que eu saio daqui? Foda-se. Será que ao menos há aqui alguma merda de jeito? Caminha, não. Quita. Uma vinhaça, não. Vou experimentar isso. Ai, que bonito, eu estou pensando. É miss.
Rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full.
Oh.
Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the dead three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside.
Ainda nem sei o que é que aquela puta está a fazer.
You've uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves.
Ainda me está a cheirar que vai ver aqui um plot twist
You
qualquer.
have the power to thwart the dead three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Claro que é a segunda. Claro que é a segunda. Quer ser um patrão de tudo. Ah.
You will not have long to wait, but sleep is not for you.
Ih, grande merda. Então já. Ver a coisa. Ok, são 3. Filhas da puta. O gajo já não pode dormir descansado. Não, não quero fazer isto. Qual é o que tem menos vida? Ah, só tenho 3 turnos. E era por isso que aquele estava a tocar tudo. Ganda cena.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Eu posso cagar neles e ir logo, meu. Deixa-me lá fazer já aqui um Misty Step. Ih, caralho. Foda-se, isto é que 3 começa logo a bombar, caralho. Foda-se.
Dream Guardian.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
I've got a long road ahead.
Tá, já acabaste? Foda-se. Então. Puta, estes gajos têm 10.000 turnos.
Still on my feet.
Foda-se. Não tô.
not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Não sei se este foi a melhor build para levar.
I need you now.
Tem calma.
It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull. The skull. Come to the skull.
Já vai. Que estressada. Oh.
Before you do anything,
Ui. Ui.
are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky. What is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you.
Você eras bem mais bonita. É mais bonita nos sonhos, meu.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you.
Ok, és tu, és.
Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Preciso mesmo de bom dice. Não, vou confiar, puto.
Despite your best attempts to be...
You must be joking. Fight with me.
Aid an illicit.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me. Together, we can turn the tide.
What the fuck? Oxe.
Destroy the honor guard.
Let's do it.
Let's have a little fun.
Ai, foda-se, que filha da puta, mano.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Pronto, já foi, caralho. Ai, a caralho. Eu só, oh coisa, Imperador, faz lá qualquer merda, meu. Puto, estou só a ver tipo. Estou só a apanhar agora. Pode haver aqui algum. Onde é que está o Lazel? Isto vai virar. Foda-se. Foda-se. Só falha o caralho então.
Survival is all that matters. Where do I go from here?
Pô, vocês também não morram, caralho.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Foda-se, caralho, é?
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geek. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
É.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Rather them than potential future allies, like you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you can help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Controlar o gajo. Isso parece uma beca mal, meu.
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed, as you can very well see.
São os aldrabões, estes deuses e estes gajos. Só aldrabam. Oh, esse gajo não pode acreditar em ninguém. Não há honra aqui.
If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it.
Yeah.
How Gortash
Pois tem.
the other
É mesmo isso.
learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change.
É verdade. É, isso é parte do que torna a história bem interessante.
I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world.
Esse gajo está mesmo desperto. Demasiado desperto para o bem dele. Oh gajo, já nem sei.
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
Ah, ele não tem sexo. Ok.
To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Yeah, faz sentido.
I appreciate that. My original body was destroyed when I first escaped the Elder Brain. I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self, any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Ah, caralho. Também vou transformar num Illithid. I don't like what you're playing.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Ui. Quero evoluir. Ai caralho, vou evoluir. Sou um Pokémon, caralho. É, deixa eu ver se eu me escrevo. Não meto nada assim à toa.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Ai ai ai.
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. you will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Foda-se. Ah, caralho, não, sou bem bonito, puto, não. Sou bem bonito.
Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain. But in case you change your mind...
Estou a sentir bocado de ironia.
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus.
Yeah. O gajo estava tipo, yeah. Se ficares dessa forma estás fodido. Eu vou tentar, puto. Já consegui até agora.
We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Foda-se. Deixa eu ver como é que eu estou. Não estou ao meio.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Não. Oh, parece-me isso. Foda-se, que anda loading. Ah, caga. Este acto 3 começou logo mesmo a matar, puto. Foda-se, começou logo. Githyanki a atacar e o caralho, puto, estes gajos. Esquece, puto, já é dia. Foi um bom pequeno almoço. E o resto do pessoal ficou lá.
Gith's only son. He lives. It is
He
not
lives.
the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free.
Vês, quem é que tinha razão, caralho? Pois, outra gaja era uma puta. Pois, estás a ver? Estás a ver? É o que dá, não dá a ser viciado. Estás só a pensar nos outros que dizem, hoje um Pokémon. Vês, se não fosse eu que penso por ti.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke
Estou a ouvir, estou.
truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the hells to secure an alliance.
Mas olha que a Shadow Heart também era bué, puto. Também é bué. Yeah, let's go, shore. Agora já abri os olhos.
envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call
157, foda-se. Mas era um bocado se formatada. That's a lot of black kids.
Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us.
Esse que trago não sei quantas vozes, eu já vi o gajo, meu.
Should Orpheus go free,
Oh, então já o
he
matei.
would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the queen. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words.
Já vi, puto. Dragon Ball Daima, puto. Ai, puto, que merda, puto. Ai, puto, o certo. Ai, lembraste-me disso, puto. Estou bem triste, vou ter de buscar outra Summer. Ai, puto, esse. Eu não acredito que um gajo esteve à espera da continuação do Super. Já saiu uma merda na manga. Para agora lançarem uma merda tipo dos gajos em pequenininhos outra vez. É o Son Goku em pequenininho, é o Vegeta em pequenininho, é todos eles tipo em versão chibi. Contra um inimigo que um gajo nem sabe bem, mas parece ser bem fatela. Puta, aquilo é tipo o GT, só que pior. A animação não era má. Ai, puto, só que estou bem disappointed. Se é para isso, mais valia. Puto, um bico, puto, fora tipo... Puto, foi um combo, puto, foi um pontapé nos tomates e uma chapada de stock on slap na cara, puto. Foda-se. Foda-se.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less.
É assim mesmo.
Ice where once there was fire. There will be a void.
Por acaso o One Piece está melhor agora. Deixa-nos que a nova transformação e já estava fixe.
I know, and I won't.
É assim mesmo. Concordo contigo. Mais alguém quer falar comigo? Vamos ver. 185 ainda? Ainda estás bem. Foda-se. Foda-se. Finalmente é de dia, caralho, estava a ver. Epá, eu não vou. Eu vou vendo cenas. Eu já sei algumas cenas que se passam. Obviamente não sinto a mesma cena que quem viu tudo. Mas eu vou sabendo o que se está a passar. Vejo a manga. Já é bom. Realmente isto está cada vez a ficar mais louco. Eu achava que a história do Mortal Kombat chega a um ponto de ficar bué da crazy. É. O que está agora bué da fixe é o Bleach. A nova animação da última saga do Bleach está bué da fixe, bro. Está muito fixe.
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illicit powers before. You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Ok, ninguém quer ser mind flayer. É assim mesmo. Puto, não há cá mind flayers para ninguém. Não há cá mind flayers, o caralho. E agora? Toque. Não. The city awaits. É assim mesmo, vamos para a cidade, caralho. Finalmente vamos para Baldur's Gate. E um gajo já tem tantos companheiros, já nem sei quem escolher para levar comigo, meu. Puto, este mapa deve ser comprido como ao caralho, puto. Se um já era comprido. Free Orfeus, mas então pode libertar o Orfeus. O outro gajo disse para não libertar. Já nem sei, puto, o que é que um gajo vai fazer à nossa vida. E eras que tu levavas. Puto, eu tento levar todos, estás a ver? Ir variando. Eu tento ir variando. Mas. Deixa lá. Fizeste o deal. Deixa-me tentar lembrar. Já nem me lembro. Eu fiz. Eu sei que matei o outro bacano. Eu sei, mas eu sei que matei o outro bacano que ele queria. E depois o gajo de lá realmente lá disse alguma cena. Já não me lembro, honestamente já não me lembro. Deixa eu ver se está aqui alguma coisa no journal. Rich Caçadores. Não, a cena foi essa última cena que eu me lembro foi o Rafael disse-me o que é que era aquilo que eu tinha nas costas, que era uma marca do caçador, que o caçador estava tipo a fazer um ritual da pizza e vai matar bué da gente para transformar-se num vampiro super-homem. Isso é basicamente o Blade, ele quer ser o Blade. Basicamente é isso. Eu nem sei como é que isto vai ser. Já tantas questlines ainda para acabar, como é que isto vai ser? Vai ser mais umas 60 horas, de certeza.
Excuse me. I can't find my
Puto, eu acabei de dizer umas quests, agora estás-me a perguntar onde é que está a tua mãe. Se fosses, mas é para o caralho, meu. Foda-se.
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs. That was last 10-day, though.
Puto, a tua mãe já morreu, meu. É assim mesmo, puto.
Thanks.
Puto, eu dou-te comida, puto, isto não dá, puto, isso é um caroço.
And she taught me too.
Já estou a ficar com pena.
I'll look for her. Thanks a lot.
Mas onde quero procurar onde é que ela toma, cara?
All the treats your tummy can handle.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. Can't talk.
We told
their son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth? We don't have homes to go back to.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it?
Tadinho.
There now. You can see the city up on the hill.
I see it. But it's up there and we're down.
Welcome to Rivington. South, Coast Way. North, Worms Crossing.
One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
Refugees for hire.
I know,
That's right.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Exatamente. Vamos com...
See why I should be explaining myself. It's my
Olha.
property. They are on it unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake.
Ok.
Well, that's all.
It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please.
This is my home. I may pride myself. Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you.
Aí, puto, foda-se. Bónus de 5. Ah, boa, caralho. Ah, que viva o carisma. Viva o carisma. Fine, fine. Ah, pois é, sou do Cacém, puto. Não me brigas com um gajo do Cacém. Tu dizes, tu fazes.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me.
Então aí vais fazer o quê?
You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to
Pois
make
é.
it better.
Puto, o meu penteado. O meu coisinho com corninhos, puto.
Unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract.
Ui, a minha cara de preocupado. Não sei se querem ainda mais gente atrás de mim.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Não, não lhe vou dar guita, puto. Então, não vou dar guita. Deixa-me ver aqui os coisas. Aí a data me vai se gera uma bofa, mas eu não posso atacar, só vou perder uma coisa. Ah, vai ser este. Vai este aqui. Paus. Exatamente, só 10. Aí puto. Aí puto, como é que é possível? Aí puto, vou ter de usar Inspiration. Puto, como é que é possível um gajo rodar o meu? Foda.
You're serious. Let's forget this.
Ah, pois é, babuca mãe, vive no Cacém. Ah, pois é. Ah, pois é. Fez-me lembrar uma vez, puto, eu disse que era de Shell, estava com o Carlos Na discoteca houve uns gajos que estavam a ameaçar. Eu disse que era de celas e os gajos basaram. Ah, pois, puto. Este jogo é um grande roleplaying, puto. Até podes fingir que és mau.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay.
IRL carisma. O carisma é fedido. Por acaso a minha personagem tem carisma fixe.
What's that?
Astarion, faz lá a tua magia, vá.
With pleasure.
Better to be within its walls than without, Mark. At least here we stand a chance.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Só merda, jogo, caralho. Eu não quero. Puta, isto está cheio da puta das armadilhas.
Traps. How considerate.
Foda-se. Puto, nem me apetece, caralho. Foda-se. Nunca mais saio daqui. Eu, caralho, espero que tenha alguma coisa de jeito, cara. É, até agora só brinquedos, ó, caralho.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
Olha uma flor, uma flauta. Vou roubar-me. Aí é mais, foda-se, mais um, caralho. Foda-se. Já nem sei se isto é alguma coisa de jeito. Vou usar daqui para tomar cuidado com isto. Precisa ser importante, mas no, no patience for isso, não. Ai, quanta hora de dormir. Caralho.
An earthquake? But they are not commonplace here, surely.
Claro. Melancia.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose.
Ai, meu Deus.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think that... From this again.
Só sair daqui.
So, let's go inside. Precisely how many red caps are missing?
Keep a sharp eye out. Red caps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk.
All this kerfuffle over missing red caps. Yes.
Why were these particular red caps caged?
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? A necessity, good sir. The steel... So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planers. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent... But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious...
Brain juice smells like piss.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Ui, dois.
I hope you're good. The red caps got a little too excited when the last one nicked him. Welcome to the circus.
Meu Deus, agora eu posso circo.
Let's go inside. Don't be scared. You have red caps working in your circus?
Oh, yes. Paramidius and Fred are cleaners. They've just joined, but are settling in the work.
What now?
Ai, meu Deus. Ai, uma área é maior que a outra. Que giro. Você também.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Looking perfect as always, I assume.
Approach! Ugly one!
Ugly one. Ugly, that's the first time.
Ugly! Hideous! Vile! You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination, Akabi has traveled. Or, if luck smiles upon you, no more questions. Spin or don't. Let us.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Alas! No! You would accuse. I am, however, feeling gracious. So I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
Never a dull moment.
Behold, spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination. And make your... Then Akabi pities you.
Ok, isto não é para cego. Que engraçado. Ficou um queijo. Mas isto é polimorfo. Peraí, isto vai bazar. Vai bazar daqui a 10 turnos. Puto. Puto, era lá, puto. Agora é um queijo, puto. Cheesy smell. Oh.
All right. What now?
Sério.
The city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no
Puto.
peace here.
Que mamaçal, puto. Mãe natureza. É isso. Que mãe natureza é isso.
There is pain, endless indeed, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. You are wise to admit it. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
É para a massa de se buscar ela, meu.
I await with a heart.
Não sei. Se me apetece ir buscar a Shadow Heart só para ela me dizer qualquer merda. Olha aqui mais gajos.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love.
Chegaste a fazer esta parte do circo?
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be.
Not now. I must provide musical support.
Caralho. Que bug é este? Que gajo mais estranho.
I has lots of Tritos and magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. Shut up! Stupid sweat, piss, insect. Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuff. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Com feeling que isto é capaz de ser importante.
Bye bye now.
Darling, we have a customer. Browse our bespoke stony and bony creations, or commission a step bony at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she to think she chose me? Why, I wake up every morning with a... My wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure... Then feel...
Putz. Foda-se. Putz, 5.000 por uma estátua é bué. Estou a ver aqui mais cenas.
Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual.
Dança, dança comigo.
Call me Lucretius, ringmaster. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless... Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
Pois é, já estou mesmo já a dar o Zé Pestana, puto, já nem estou a ver bem o circo. Foda-se, vou dormir. Descansar, puto. Amanhã dou aula de manhã, depois jogo mais uma beca. Obrigado por ver o stream, estamos a falar uma beca. Depois ter a banha combinamos algo. Porta-te bem, direto.